Good morning Nigeria and to the world. Welcome to today's Nigeria newspaper headlines review as presented by Nigeria News 247. Today is Thursday, the 16th of May 2024, and here are the news headlines for today from the popular Nigerian newspapers. First is on nationwide deployment of compressed natural gas vehicles. The process for nationwide deployment of compressed natural gas vehicles has commenced. Not less than 530 buses are to be deployed by the end of the month in 6 pioneering states. These are Oyo, Lagos, Kwara, Kogi, Kaduna, Nasarawa, and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. On minimum wage, the Nigeria Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress dumped the minimum wage negotiation after the federal government offered to pay 48,000 naira, a figure far below the 615,000 naira the unions were demanding as the new national minimum wage. Next headline highlights that the average price of imported food commodities to Nigeria rose to its highest level, reaching 34% in 1 year between April 2023 and April 2024. This represents an increase of 200 basis points from 32% recorded in March 2024, according to an analysis of the Consumer Price Index report released by the National Bureau of Statistics. On power sector, the federal government is set to tackle the power challenges in Nigeria with an additional 500 million standard cubic feet of gas in the domestic market. The government said it would also enhance industrialization and create more jobs with more gas supply into the nation's economy. On entertainment news, the result of the autopsy conducted on the body of the late singer, Alirioluwa Aloba, alias Mohbad, is said to have been unable to ascertain the cause of his death. A senior advocate of Nigeria, Wahab Shittu, disclosed this while addressing the press at the coroner's inquest held in Lagos State. Next, an official of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, UDOACU, narrated to the Federal High Court in Lagos how a convicted drug baron, Steve Adigo, also known as Isioma Obobo, received huge sums of money from the illicit trade and laundered the same. Achu said that the convict attempted to disguise the origin of the said money, which is over 400 million naira. On Metro News, a family dispute over the sharing of inheritance has led to grief and death in the quiet community of Lurbar Albasawa on the outskirts of Gazawa, headquarters of Gazawa local government area of Kano State. 8 people were confirmed dead, and more than 20 are now at the Murtala Muhammad Specialist Hospital, Kano, after 38-year-old Shafiu Abubakar set a mosque on fire while worshippers were observing the early morning prayer. On Rivers State political crisis, it is reported that 5 loyalists of Nyesom Wike, Minister of Federal Capital Territory, have resigned from the cabinet of Governor Siminalayi Fubara. They were among those who rejoined the cabinet after President Bola Tinubu brokered a peace deal that eventually collapsed. The Federal Capital Territory Department of Development Control has commenced the demolition of over 500 illegal structures at the popular Kermo Market in the territory. The Assistant Director of Sector Monitor in the Department of Development Control, Garba Jibrin, said the administration decided to demolish the market because the area has been encountering lots of bottlenecks because of the market since inception of Abuja. Lastly, on today's Nigeria newspaper headlines review, it is reported that the federal government is working to reconstitute the governing councils of its universities across the country. The Executive Secretary of the National Universities Commission, Chris Mayayaki, has said. He said the Minister of Education, Prof. Tahir Mamman, had constituted a panel to work on the list of the people, Who would be on the councils? These are the top Nigerian newspaper headlines for today, the 16th of May 2024. To read more Nigerian news, visit nigerianews247.com. See you again tomorrow.